Hey there everyone, PhilChill here and welcome to my channel. Today we will be answering the age-old question that concerns everyone in Stardew Valley. And that is, what is better, the mushroom cave or the bat cave? But before we begin with the video, if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing since it helps me out a lot and it's totally free. Well, without any further ado, let's begin. When you start your new adventure in Stardew Valley, you will notice a small cave near the northern edge of the farm. It starts out empty, but upon earning 25,000 gold, Demetrius will show up at your house where he will give you an offer to use your cave to gather specimens, asking you to choose from two given options, which are the mushroom cave and the bat cave. Both of those have their own pros and cons, and you should think carefully which one you want to choose, since the choice is permanent. Making 25,000 gold is not that hard and can be done very early on in the game, depending on your luck and effort as well. Afterwards, the only thing is to make your choice when Demetrius appears. But what is the correct one? We'll start off with the bat cave. When you choose this option, fruit bats will leave you various fruit in the cave randomly overnight. Fruit can be quite useful early on, since you can get every kind of fruit from all of the seasons, which can help you complete some of the community center bundles early on in your first or second year. The other great thing about fruits is that they make excellent gifts for the villagers, since they are universal likes and also great for making artisan goods, which can increase your money making in the early game. It should be also noted that picking up fruit in the bat cave can give the player 7 foraging experience per fruit, which is also an amazing boost to your foraging level. But the bat cave has its negative sides as well. That is, by using the fruits for replenishing energy can be quite wasteful, since they don't replenish much health and you won't be able to get fruits every single day, since sometimes the cave can be empty. Also, fruit spawned in the bat cave always remains there until the player collects it, and the cave contents never automatically reset, even at the end of the week or month. So even if you forget to go and pick up the fruit, you can pick it up later on, since it will stack. But there is a bad side to this, and that is every night its chance of producing new fruit can vary, and that is, there is a 48% chance of no new fruit appearing, meaning that you may get an empty cave most of the time, 25% chance of one new fruit, 13% chance of 2 fruit, and 7% chance of 3 or more fruits. The number of spawned fruit in the bat cave for a single night doesn't have a limit other than the available floor space, which is 50 tiles, so you have to be really lucky in order to make the most out of this cave. But leaving fruit inside the cave without picking it up can also be bad, since it decreases the chance of new fruit spawning inside the cave. For example, for 10 uncollected fruit, it increases the chances of no new fruit appearing from 48% to 54%, so limiting the tiles in the bat cave can be quite bad for your farm in the long run. But for some players this is the preferred playing style, since they can just wait up for the cave to fill up and then just go and pick everything up. The best thing about the fruit cave is that it can be used really well if you have both the botanist profession and the gatherer profession. For the botanist profession, every fruit that you pick up in the bat cave will be of Iridium quality, selling for a lot of gold, and in combination with the gatherer profession, you have a chance of a double harvest, giving you 2 fruits per picking. This combination is really awesome, since you'll be able to have a small chance in getting 2 Iridium quality fruits, which can sell for quite a lot, but this will mostly be useful towards the end game. And next up we have the other contender, which is the mushroom cave. When you choose the mushroom cave, 6 boxes will be added in the cave on the farm, where 5 different mushrooms will appear daily. The mushroom cave is a bit better in the early game, offering you a daily supply of mushrooms, unlike the bat cave, which you have a certain chance in fruit appearing in the cave. Getting the mushroom cave can be quite a boost to your economy, as well as your exploration of the mines, since you can use the mushrooms to replenish significant amount of health, and you can also save them to craft the life elixir, to make your trips in the mines or skull caverns much more easy. This will get you a steady supply of mushrooms, since most mushrooms can be hard to find otherwise, so this is quite a positive side to the mushroom cave. The most common mushrooms that will appear in the cave will be the common mushroom, morels and chanterelles, with a small chance of the red or purple mushroom to appear. The few negative things that you should know about the mushroom cave is that all of the mushrooms that grow in the cave will always be of normal quality, even if you choose the botanist profession, limiting your earnings towards the late game where the cave may lose its worth. Another thing is that you don't get any experience when picking up the mushrooms, unlike the bad cave, so this can be quite limiting as well. So in conclusion, the mushroom cave is more reliable in producing mushrooms than the bad cave is in producing fruit. Early on, having the mushroom cave can be a huge boost economically, since you can get them every day, and you can even use them for healing or crafting the life elixir for your journey into the mines. But you can't use the mushrooms as gifts for the villagers, where the bad cave exceeds with that, since fruit is an universal like in the game. Because most of the trees are quite expensive in the game, and even if you get one early on, you still need to wait for a whole season for it to grow, missing out on the spring fruit. But with the bad cave, you have a chance of obtaining that fruit randomly over the course of all of the seasons in the game, so hopefully it appears at least once. But the bad cave's biggest flaw is that it's not as productive as the mushroom cave, which is a huge deterrent for me. Another thing to note is that with a 1.5 update, a mushroom cave was added on Ginger Island, so choosing to go with a bad cave at the start will leave you with two types of caves in the end game. For me, to this day, I find the mushroom cave a better option in the early game, since it has a bigger impact to the whole playthrough. Because as you progress into the game, both of the caves lose their worth, and the one which can offer the biggest help at the start should be the obvious choice. So having a reliable source of income is much more better than just hoping something appears in the cave. So that's why I chose the mushroom cave for most of my playthroughs. While when you go pick up fruit in the bad cave, you can just go, let's go to the bad cave, because for some that can be quite fun as well. But at the end of the day, it's all up to the player's own choice in which of these can be more beneficial to them. So which is the cave you picked for your playthrough, and which is the one that you think is the most beneficial for you? Let me know down below, because I would love to hear your answers. In any case, that's all I have for you today. If you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. I wish you would have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. But till then, stay safe.